93.3 KZOZ and Perry Ford Lincoln present Jeff and Jeremy's 12 Days of Christmas. 12 trivia questions, 12 days of prizes. Oh, yeah! Now, with more winning than ever. Play at 8:40 a.m. Instant win and oil change from Perry Ford Lincoln. And get in to win a full car detail just for taking a crack at it. And you unlock and answer all 12 trivia questions correctly, you're taking home our biggest prize pack of the year. Jeff and Jeremy's 12 Days of Christmas from Perry Ford Lincoln on Los Osos Valley Road in SLO. Sales, service, bodywork, tires, and more with the best crew in the county. Find more at KZOZ.com. 93.3 KZOZ rocks the holiday.
Jeff and Jeremy here online at KZOZ.com. Coming up this weekend, if you're ready to get festive for the holidays, you're going to want to stop by the Pourhouse. They're kicking it off this weekend with an ugly Christmas sweater party, and then something that Jeff and I have always wanted to do, and I've never heard of done here, and that is the Santa Crawl, which they're going to do the following weekend. We got Leslie from the Pourhouse on. Hi, Leslie. How are you?
Hi, I'm well. How are you guys?
We're doing really good. But with the holidays coming around, Christmas parties and holiday get-togethers come, and unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do this, but Jeff and I saw some of this done in Reno with the Santa Crawl, and it's absolutely legendary, and I'm so glad you're bringing it to Paso Robles. So can we start there, and then we'll get to this weekend with the sweater party next?
Yeah, totally. That's so funny that you mentioned Reno, because that's exactly where I got the idea from. Living in Tahoe for the last, 20 years, the Reno Crawl, I've gone to it a couple times, and it just brings out thousands and thousands of people, and it's so much fun. So it wasn't really my idea. I kind of stole it. And we started it down in Paso in 2018. And at that point, it was just, something fun to do, and it was so successful and so much fun. So the following year, we turned it into a charity event, and that's been super cool. And we had to miss it last year because of COVID and everything, but we just said, screw it. We're definitely going to do it again this year. There's too many kids and families that need help, so it's definitely on. And, it's for a great cause.
Jeff started something like this in college. It was called Tour de Pullman. We went to Washington State University in Pullman, Washington. It was called Tour de Pullman, and you had to have your bike with you. And you had to ride your bike from bar to bar to bar to bar to bar. And half the bikes halfway through just got left on the side of the road.
Yeah, I'm sure. Probably a lot of bike accidents.
We're going to walk the rest of this one.
Yeah. So, he's been doing this since he was a kid. But how does it work? Do we all meet at the Pourhouse to start, or lay that out for us?
So basically the official start time is at 7 o'clock in the downtown Paso Park Pavilion. We all kind of gather there and take a big group photo. A lot of places we'll be offering beer specials all day long, and I believe all the other participants will be too. But the official start time is at 7 o'clock. And then the idea is we've set out gift and food donation boxes in the 5 drop-off locations, so they're already there to try to, encourage people to bring in stuff ahead of time too, not just the night of the crawl. And the 5 event locations for this year are the Pourhouse, the Rodeo, Pappy McGregor's, Cow Coast Brewing, and Cider Creek Bakery and Deli. And they're new for this year, so we're excited to have them on board.
Yeah, a lot of people go there. It's a good place to put a box.
Yeah, and we kind of thought that it'd be cool to have, because not everybody wants to get dressed up and go drinking, and, I understand that. And this is a location that isn't exactly downtown. So hopefully it'll bring in, just some more givers, and we're excited to have them on board.
Yeah, you guys are doing this to benefit Rise, and we've worked with Rise many times in the past. And it's funny because look
at my toes.
Yeah, at Rise, they used to do a thing where they make us men walk in high heels. And
I don't know how you guys do it.
And Santa Claus, dressing up as Santa Claus, a lot easier.
Yeah, right. And you get a lot more people involved, I think. Basically you just go down, even though those 5 places that I listed, those are the donation drop-off locations, but there's a lot of other businesses downtown that get involved and offer drink and dinner specials. So if people just follow the best places for information is to follow the event page on Facebook. You just search it by name. It's under the 3rd annual Paso Robles Santa Crawl, and you can see everything that's, everybody that's involved in all the businesses and what's been donated as gifts and charity. It's pretty awesome.
So picture at the gazebo, 7:00, and then everybody just kind of scatters. And
yeah, we don't really do like a scheduled crawl because we don't want to go to one location with hundreds of people and just bombard them all at once. So we kind of just go into different groups and everybody starts where they want. And there's no real formality to it at that point. It's just meet at 7. We'll give away some prizes, and then everybody just goes from there.
an excuse to drink is essentially.
Totally.
Essentially,
As if
that,
we need any more.
yeah, but that's fine. That's fine. It's fun. It's something fun, and to dress up as Santa or an elf or a reindeer or
Yeah.
What are you going to be dressing up as, Leslie?
I usually go as a Santa. I will probably do Santa again. Maybe I might do an elf. I don't know. I've got to think about my costume this week. But usually I go as a Santa dress something of that sort.
And then this Saturday night, the Boondock Boys are going to be at the Pourhouse, and you guys are doing an ugly Christmas sweater party.
Yeah, that's this weekend. So I don't know if we mentioned that the Santa Crawl was on Friday, December 10th.
Yes, it's not this weekend. It's not tonight. It's a week from today is when
yeah, exactly.
when the Santa Crawl.
Yeah.
But make your plans now and drop those toys off and those non-perishable food items off at those locations. Once again, the Pourhouse, Cider Creek Bakery and Deli, the Rodeo, Cal Coast Beer Brewing Company, and Pappy McGregor's.
Exactly.
If you're going to be out and about this weekend and you really help out a great charity. But you guys are giving away prizes tomorrow night, right?
Yeah, we're going to do an ugly sweater Christmas party. It'll be our first one that we've done. And that'll be this Saturday, and it's going to be super fun. We're going to give out I end up drinking and give out a lot more stuff than I plan to.
Well, and this is like your favorite band, right? So like you're going to be drinking even more. You're going to be even more festive.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and it's one of my good friend's 50th birthday, so we're having a party early for him. It's going to be super festive all day. And
so go take advantage of the drunk bar owner tonight or tomorrow night.
Yeah. But yeah, the Boondock Boys are just amazing. They actually played for my birthday over the summer, and they drove all the way down from Oregon, and they're amazing. They're just a great mix of rock and country, southern rock, and they do originals and covers. And yeah, if you haven't seen them, it's definitely worth coming out. It's going to be a really good time.
All right, check them out on Facebook, The Pourhouse online. It's PasoRoblesBeer.com, and it's tomorrow night for the ugly Christmas sweater party with the Boondock Boys. And then, of course, the 10th. Mark it down, a week from now, where they're going to be doing the Santa Crawl, which will be a lot of fun. And you can get all the information again at The Pourhouse on Facebook or PasoRoblesBeer.com.
I got to ask you a question, Leslie, about something else you guys do. I know you guys have the Sunday ticket. Which fan base is the most annoying on Sundays?
Oh, God. I want to say the Raiders just because I don't like that. They're like my biggest rivalry. I'm a Bronco fan. Okay. Patriots fan are kind of hard to deal with, too. But, yeah, it's got to be the Raiders. I mean,
and you probably get a lot of them, too, right? You're sitting there in the corner with your probably Manning jersey on from years ago, from a better time.
Back when the Seahawks beat them in the Super Bowl. Do you remember that game?
Don't talk about that. Come on.
Well, we're not talking about the Seahawks at all this year, so.
Yeah, why you got to bring up old stuff?
Well, that's all we have right now, so.
Hey,
all right,
me too.
Leslie, have fun this weekend. It was great talking to you.
Yeah, thank you guys so much, and we'll talk to you guys again soon.
93.3 KZOZ rocks the 805. KZOZ Morning Sports.
Dallas Cowboys' CeeDee Lamb had 122 yards from scrimmage. Tony Pollard ripped off a 58-yard touchdown run.
Prescott's going to toss the play wide to Pollard. Broke a tackle, got a block on the edge, sprinting to the 50. Pollard down the left sideline. One man to beat, and he'll beat him all the way to the pylon. Touchdown, Pollard.
And the Dallas Cowboys defense produced 3 interceptions in the fourth quarter. 27-17, Cowboys over the New Orleans Saints. Quick trip around the hardwood in the NBA. Lakers, Clippers, and Warriors all had the night off last night. Lakers and Clippers will get together tonight at 7 o'clock. And the Warriors are at home against the Phoenix Suns with a tip-off of 7 o'clock. And LeBron James has been cleared to return to the lineup for the Lakers game against the Clippers tonight after being on the NBA's health and safety protocols for a bit. LeBron had 8 negative tests since returning to L.A. after he returned an initial positive test of COVID-19 in